Hello, we are Team Trinovate and today we are presenting our project Agrosathi. So the main problem statement is most of India population, like 70% of Indians are farmers, but they face issues like illiteracy, middleman, exploitation, and other things. So that's why we developed a solution for it known as Agrosathi. Agrosathi is basically AI-powered farmer companion, which is used to help farmers to make their farming easy. So here, what we are doing. So first, we have included the weather API. So here we are taking the current location and the current weather. So based on that, we are generating two queries. First is a voice query. Here the farmer is directly communicating with the our model, and second is image query. Here we are uploading image of a infected plant, which is analyzed by our ML model. And what it does, it gives advice with personalized advice because we have considered the weather and the location. So based on weather, location, and based on weather, location, and the disease, it generates a query and gives a personal advice in the form of a advice 7-day plan. So it gives a 7-day plan which does explain all the things like what to do in day one up to day seven, and with advice considering the weather. So let's start with the voice module. Okay. So here you can see we have currently implemented the three local languages, the two local languages, and one is universal language English. So we can upgrade it more. Again, here a number. So why number? Because we have to make this thing farmer friendly. So that's why we have integrated WhatsApp in it. So what WhatsApp does, basically it stores all the queries and the responses coming from the API. So let's start. Let's take Hindi, added our number, and when we start speaking, it will capture the voice and generate a response based on that. So let's see. टमाटर के पेड़ पे काली दाग है. Okay. So now it consider the query which I talked. Now what it will do, the request will go to the API, which is basically open router API. So it will generate a query. See,
टमाटर के पेड़ पर काले दाग अक्सर कुछ रोगों या कीटों के कारण होते हैं। आइए इसके बारे में विस्तार से जानते हैं। # संभावित कारण 1।
Okay, so now it generated a query and generated a response. So here we are getting a response in Hindi as well. So here it's giving the reason, the Lakshman, basically symptoms, and the cure for it. So the cure is in the form of a 7-day plan. Yeah, so that's what it's giving. And now send to WhatsApp button. So when we click this, it will send this response to WhatsApp. Basically what it will do, uh, it will store all the before, like it will store the history of the farmers responses. So if we click on send to WhatsApp, so we will get a pop-up WhatsApp send, and see here we got the response. So what we are getting here is uh, this is the first and this is the second one. Basically, it's dividing the whole response into chunks because currently we are using the free tier of the WhatsApp API. So it has a limited token amount. So that's why we did this. So this is the first message and this is the second message. So it divided the response into two messages. Yeah, so that's what it's doing. And we have also listen again button. So what it will do, so when the response comes, the speech recognition synthesis reads out so that farmers who are not able to read it, they can understand it by just by hearing. So we also have stop button for it. Okay, this was the first module, and the second module is image module. So now here, same thing, we can add the number, WhatsApp number. We will choose an image which is basically the leaf image of the infected plant, and when we click on analyze it, so it will generate a response. So what this response will have, it will have the reason, the symptoms, and the 7-day action plan which will work for farmers. So what they will do in 7 days. So here the first thing is It's analyzing the image. The image is analyzed by our ML model, which is trained by us.
Round pushpin, Pune.
Okay, and
Thermometer, 26 degrees Celsius.
okay, so it gave the response like it gives the disease name, symptoms, causes, and a 7-day treatment plan. So it's like day one, day two, day three, day four, day five, day six, day seven, and a special advice considering the weather and the preventive measures for it. So all the response is already sent to our WhatsApp. So here you can see we got the response in three messages. Basically, we divided it into three chunks based on the tokens. So these what this helps. So farmer has a track of all its responses. So basically here all the acts as like a history, and most of the farmers are okay with using with WhatsApp. So there is no issue handling. And so here it analyzed, it considered the temperature and the location also. And if we click on this button, it will start speaking all the things, so which will easy for a farmer to understand.
Round pushpin, Pune. Thermometer, 26 degrees Celsius. Herb, pepper, bell bacterial spot. Light bulb. Disease name. Bacterial spot on bell pepper. Symptoms.
So basically, that's how it will read all the things, and this response, there is a flow. Like first, the image goes to front end. The front end sends the image to the ML model, which is trained by us on a data set of 37,000 images. So after that, uh, this ML model gives us the disease name. So we take the disease name, the correct weather, and the location. All these three things combinedly makes a query, and this query is sent to Open Router API. So what Open Router API does? Open Router API evaluates the query and generates a response based on the query, and the response is directly shown here. And again, we have used WhatsApp API, which directly sends this message to WhatsApp in chunks. And also for weather, we have used geocoding API, which gives the current coordinates. Then we have used a weather API, so those coordinates goes to the weather API, and it gives the current temperature and weather. And we what we did for getting this current location is we do reverse geocoding based on the coordinates, and we fetch the current location of the user. So that's it for Agrosathi. I hope you like it. Uh, Thanks.